What if you dreamed in real-time space travel? What if every time you closed your eyes at night, your mind wasn't just drifting into random dreams, but actually journeying across the cosmos? Would you wake up in awe of galaxies or terrified of black holes? Welcome to Ufology. If you're new here, don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps us a lot and pushes us to create even more mind-bending content for you. Now let's dive into this cosmic thought experiment. Dreams already feel like little journeys. But imagine if your dream world wasn't random. Instead, your brain somehow tuned itself into real-time space travel, stretching across light years as you slept. First problem: time. Space is unimaginably vast. Even the speed of light feels sluggish when you're measuring against galaxies. If your dreams synced with real time, you wouldn't be zipping instantly across the Milky Way. Instead, you'd crawl. A trip to Proxima Centauri, our closest star, takes 4.2 years at light speed. So in real time, you'd dream and wait. And wait. And wait. Imagine lying in bed for years, watching a single star slowly get closer. Talk about the most boring dream ever. But here's the twist. The brain doesn't process time the way the physical universe does. In dreams, hours can feel like minutes. Seconds can stretch into entire stories. So what if, in this strange scenario, your subconscious could cheat time? You wouldn't actually wait 4 years. Instead, your brain might compress the experience, turning years of travel into what feels like a single night's sleep. But what about the journey itself? Space isn't a friendly place. If your brain created real-time sensory detail, your dream body would face the same threats as astronauts: cosmic radiation, freezing vacuum, and the psychological dread of endless nothingness. Would your brain simulate these dangers? Or protect you with a dream-friendly version of space, where you soar safely past gamma-ray bursts and rogue asteroids? And here's another mind-bender. If dreams really locked into space travel, you could, in theory, witness events light years away. Imagine closing your eyes and waking up in the swirling arms of the Andromeda Galaxy, or at the edge of a black hole. It wouldn't just be fantasy. It would be reality, playing out in your mind as photons actually reached you from across the cosmos. But here's where things get scary. If you dreamed in real time, the nightmare possibilities would be endless. Imagine waking up sweating because you just drifted into a neutron star and felt your atoms stretch like spaghetti. Or you dreamed of floating too close to a supernova, and your dream self vaporized instantly. Would you wake up screaming? Or would your brain buffer those horrors, filtering out experiences too extreme for the mind to process? And then there's the biggest question of all. What happens to you in the morning? Would you wake up rested or completely exhausted from spending the entire night traveling billions of kilometers in your head? So what would happen if every night you became a cosmic traveler in your sleep? First, let's talk about your brain. Dreams are how your mind processes memories, emotions, and information. But if your dreams were hijacked by real-time space travel, your brain would be overloaded with an impossible amount of data. Imagine waking up and remembering billions of stars and light years of detail. It's like trying to stuff the entire Library of Congress into a single notebook. At first, your memories might blur. Dream travel would feel like vague impressions of colors, shapes, and glowing galaxies. But over time, your brain might adapt. Humans are good at pattern recognition, so you might actually map out constellations and galaxies without realizing it. Night by night, your subconscious could become an accidental astronomer. But there's a catch. If you dreamed in real time, you'd also experience the loneliness of space. Hours of silence. No air, no ground. Just floating through the endless void. Psychologists call this sensory deprivation, and in reality, it drives people insane. In dream space, your mind might try to compensate, inventing companions, shadowy astronauts, glowing alien shapes, maybe even entire dream civilizations. But are they real? Or just your imagination filling the silence? Now let's scale up. If everyone on Earth dreamed this way, our species would basically become a planet of nighttime explorers. By morning, billions of people would wake up with stories of galaxies, black holes, and maybe even habitable worlds. Scientists could start collecting these reports, piecing together a dream-generated star map. And here's the chilling thought. What if multiple dreamers saw the same thing, the same nebula? The same alien world, the same cosmic event? Would that mean it's real? This leads us to the most fascinating twist. Could dreaming in real-time space travel actually give humanity a new way of observing the universe? Instead of telescopes, we'd have billions of human minds acting as receivers for the cosmos. Sleep could become the ultimate science experiment, but there's danger too. Not all parts of space are beautiful. If your dream linked to a dying star or a violent black hole, you might wake up traumatized. Nightmares would no longer be about being late for school. They'd be about your entire body being ripped apart by gravity. Humanity might develop new sleep disorders, new fears, and new philosophies about life and death. And then comes the question of time itself. If you dream in real-time space travel, are you just observing what already happened because of the time it takes light to reach us? Or could dreams somehow leap ahead, showing us cosmic events before our telescopes ever see them? That would mean dreams could predict the future of the universe. Imagine scientists rushing to confirm a supernova because billions of people dreamed it the night before. In the end, dreaming in real-time space travel would blur the line between science and imagination, between reality and illusion. You'd fall asleep in your bed and wake up feeling like you lived another life among the stars. So would you want it? Would you risk the nightmares, the loneliness, and the overload, just to see the universe every time you closed your eyes? Because maybe, just maybe, our greatest journeys don't begin with rockets or starships. Maybe they begin in our own minds. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to iFology for more mind-bending what-if scenarios. And tell us in the comments, if you could dream the universe in real time, what's the first place you'd want to visit?